Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. I'm gonna need some water because I'm gonna do a lot of intros and outros for a lot of these reviews today. So let me just get a sip of that real quick. Gonna be a lot of talking, boys. Yeah. Hits a spot. Okay. First player to check out, HINCAPIE. Guys, we're taking a look at someone who is a 3-star skill move player with a 5-star weak foot. He's a left-footed player, medium work rates, average body type. I think that this card is a gameplay objective card. There's no price on him, and by the looks of it, I think it was a gameplay objective. I could be wrong. You guys know I'm not on the game like that, but gameplay objective HINCAPIE. Shadow chemistry style on this card is going to make him a 92 acceleration, 99 sprint speed player. Obviously, going to be in a good area, but as you guys can see, he's not going to be a lengthy player. I personally believe that a lot of the times when it comes to the center backs in this game, making them lengthy players is definitely very ideal for defensive animations, for the defensive run, all that kind of stuff, right? But it's still all in a very good area, right? 92 acceleration, 99 for sprint speed is definitely very solid. He's a player that has a 6-foot height, average body type, with the physical stats that he has on the lower side, right? So he's got 80 for aggression, 83 for strength, 83 for stamina, 90 for jumping, right? Shooting stats, non-existent. Passing on the card, also going to be in a very good area, so W there. Dribbling stats, also in a fantastic area at a 6-foot height, average body type for this card. Defensive stats, the main thing that's going to be on the lower side is defensive awareness. But you know, medium work rates, it's not horrible to work with. This is a card that has the potential of being placed into the left back position, left wing back position, which is a W, because if you actually want to line him up in a 3-back formation playing as your left center back, it would definitely be very ideal to line him up that way, right? So there's some center backs that have that left back position change, which is very helpful to be able to kind of switch him into those areas, right? Traits, he does have the dives into tackles trait as well, so it's definitely a W to work with for this card. So that with shadow chemistry style, good pace, good defending should definitely work out really well. And then for the physical capabilities, the card is in an okay area, right? Okay area. It is better to have a little bit more into the mid 80s area for some stats and higher, but it's still going to be in an okay area. So yeah, we're going to be defending with this card basically next to the Mats Hummels card, and we'll see how he performs in game. Hopefully he's a beast. So we have a situation here where we just ended up scoring an opportunity. Kickoff defending is always very important. He passes the ball off to the side positions, goes for a forced through ball in that situation, and HINCAPIE ends up getting the ball for us. So we have possession of the ball, but we do lose it pretty quickly here with Holland. You always got to be careful with Holland because he's going to make those types of runs. He tries to do a forced lob pass here, but HINCAPIE actually ends up getting the ball for us. So this is one of the examples of, you know, manual defending not being as good as I think it should be. I think you really should magnetize these types of situations, but it is what it is. So I'm holding this player the entire time. I see that he wants to make that run. I really believe that my player should magnetize into that opportunity to get the ball, but he ends up not getting it. We use manual goalkeeping too, but a little bit too early and pushed him a little bit too far to the side, and he ends up scoring. You can see me pause there because I'm like, I hate that so much. Like, it's just, you know. Another defensive situation here. We commit Hummels a little bit in this area. I try to switch between him and the right back. He goes for a run here with Holland. And HINCAPIE does well enough to like throw him off a bit, but obviously Holland is absolutely nuts at making those runs anyways. So another great situation here. We try to like just do regular build-up play stuff. We see that he's actually making the run, so you could see that I end up switching off of HINCAPIE, even though I know he's going to make that pass, because in this game the defensive AI is better than you, right? So I just kind of let him do his thing there.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. Mbappe. On to Jairzinho.
We got it.
They've given it away. Benzema. Oh, good technique.
That would have been annoying if he scored that, because manual defending in this game is, or just, I don't even know. Oh, I try to use his height there. Doesn't get to it. And HINCAPIE gets the ball afterwards. That was a crazy shot.
beating his opponent with ease.
Go ahead, Capie, save it. Oh, Ruzilon, nice.
Terrific tackle.
Oh, it's fantastic reach by Hummels too.
Pele. Kylian Mbappe.
That was a good goal.
Excellent assessment of the situation at the back.
Good manual challenge.
Jairzinho.
Good manual challenge.
Jairzinho.
There we go. Physical presence there.
Pressing.
Oh man, and he still gets the ball back after all that.
Soler.
Oh, the step over acceleration. Didn't let me switch quick enough there, but HINCAPIE gets the ball anyways.
Kittens moving the ball with purpose here. Really nice ball. Well, he failed to get it away properly.
Good reach. And he does a flick because I'm holding out trigger to defend from before.
He blows for a foul.
Oh, this game's weird.
Well, a goal at this stage could be decisive.
No, that's just trash. That's not good enough. It's not even a good enough attacker to get that off. And that's because of that garbage mechanic of the step over acceleration too. But again, that's why I tell you guys full meta defenders all the time. That's a horrible goal to concede.
They do from this free kick situation.
Thank you, HINCAPIE.
An interceptor there. Gives it a
That could have been bad.
made sure nothing came
Could have been bad. We got it though.
Tusi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Counter-attacking very much an option. Well,
Good. Use the physical presence there.
Could we be looking for from him today?
Well, he'll certainly give them some quality in those wide areas. He's a good runner with the ball, he can deliver good crosses, and he has a real
Oh,
chance.
Stewart's a chance. And with that,
Oh, if he scored that when I'm controlling the guy perfectly, whew, those random little I'm gonna go through your legs type of skill moves, you know what I'm saying?
vision with the pass from Kevin De Bruyne. Really
Nice, just hold the area there.
Zidane.
Like that. Nope. Nope.
Nkunku.
Nope.
10 minutes left for play.
Gotta get to that quickly. There we go.
Ginola. Oh, good play this. Cantona. Can they forge ahead?
Tackle.
Jairzinho with room to attack. Crave.
Yeah, just second man press there.
Ball. Patrick Vieira.
We're good.
Kylian Mbappe, such a burgeoning talent, but
Yeah, just doing the same thing over and over, but get the ball again.
incisive from Smolarek.
Thank goodness. The players are sliding a little bit over. Good job. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the HINCAPIE card. So guys, in regards to how this card performs in game, we did end up giving him the Shadow Chemistry style. It's the one that you have to give him, to be honest, because you need to improve the pace to be as high as possible, as well as the defensive capabilities. Now, for a gameplay objective card that gives you Bayern Leverkusen links, it's a W gameplay objective, because honestly, they don't really give you like crazy meta gameplay objectives anymore. They try to make them progressively worse as time progresses. So of the selections that EA ends up actually giving you, this is one of the better options to work with. What I will say is that if I was going to give him like a tier level, right, he's definitely not the top tier or the tier below that. The tier below that, I would put someone like Mats Hummels, right? I would put HINCAPIE a tier below that Mats Hummels for specific reasons, right? So for the full meta of this game, certain things that I liked using on this card was obviously 5-star weak foot for certain animations. The pace was not horrible to work with, but you could tell that a lengthy is definitely way better to work with. If you're talking about meta and playing against like certain attackers and stuff, guys, people like to use like the step over acceleration, that type of stuff. You need to have players that are good at turning and have that physical presence to be able to block that out as much as possible. That's why everybody uses Sergio Ramos and stuff, because he's always consistent at working with that high acceleration on a lengthy to be able to do that on a consistent level, right? So for a card like this, the low physical stats was noticeable from time to time with the lack of a lengthy for that specific defensive stuff. But generally speaking, for a lot of other things, honestly, he defended well enough, right? For a gameplay objective providing you those Bundesliga Bayern Leverkusen links, you really can't go wrong with it, because there's a lot of situations where he actually did a pretty solid job. But once you hit the top tier divisions in this game, I would say you would want to work with different types of cards, right? You know how like there's like the John Stones who has that physical thing, the Mats Hummels who has that physical thing. I do believe that those cards are a little bit better to work with at the higher divisions. But like I said, for a card like this, for me personally, if I was going to really use him to full capabilities, I would genuinely use him as the left center back in a 3-back formation because of that left back position change that he has. So let's say I'm working with a team and I want to play that 3-back. That would be the main reason for me to use a card like this, because using him in that left center back area wouldn't be as bad to work with, because the pace is in a decent area, defense is in a decent area, and he's a card that can pass with both feet. He's got the 5-star weak foot, so you really can't go wrong with it. For a gameplay objective building, Bayern Munich, Bundesliga teams, you just can't go wrong with it, right? Do I feel like there's better options that exist? Absolutely. The lack of physical sometimes will annoy you with this card in certain meta situations. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.